You're watching Let the Quran Speak, and now we answer your questions. If you have a question, visit our website, QuranSpeaks.com. Dr. Shabir, the question is smoking cigarettes haram?
So this one turns out to be a complicated question, Sophia, because for a long time, scholars have differed about this. Some saying it's haram, some saying no, it is makruh tahrimi. So I must explain this latter term. There are gradations of things, both on the good spectrum and on the bad spectrum. On the good spectrum, you have things which are said to be mustahab or desirable, or even nawafil. They are voluntary, like our voluntary prayers or voluntary fasting. Rising above that, we have things which are said to be sunnah, and among the sunnah, some are said to be sunnah mu'akkada. They are emphasized sunnah, and then above that you have wajib, which are almost essential or obligatory, but not quite fard. Fard is the highest level of obligatory, right? Now, on the bad side, you have things which are, let's start with the worst, which everybody knows is haram, right? And quickly people say haram. Even sometimes in negotiations, I found like some people, if you call the high price, they say this is haram, you know? Okay? Then below that, you have what is called makruh tahrimi. Makruh means detestable, and then tahrimi means it's the detestable of the haram sort.
Okay.
And then you have a lower level of makruh, which is also detestable, but they say this is tanzihi, which is, for purity. So it means that if somebody wants to represent himself as a pure follower of the faith, then not to put on ears, but let's say a Muslim scholar, for example, while he might be turning a blind eye if people do a certain thing, but the Muslim scholar wouldn't do it himself because that would reflect badly on the character of a Muslim scholar. It's unbecoming of a Muslim scholar to be in that situation or to be doing that thing. It's called makruh tanzihi, makruh with respect to purity. And then, of course, there are things in the middle which are mubah. They are just simply, neither here nor there, neither on the good side nor on the bad side, just simply in the middle, undetermined, you might say. And then human judgment has to be used to say, whether, this thing in a particular situation would be good or bad, to do it, not to do it, and so on. So with this spectrum in view, we don't necessarily have to call a thing haram if it is bad. It may be like of the makruh tahrimi sort, detestable of the haram sort, but not quite to be given the label of haram. And this is where the debate, hovers between. So those who say it is haram, they will say, because it's a waste of money, it gives off a bad smell, it's bad for your health, this is a big thing, and now we know even secondhand smoke. And as a result of all of these harms that are known, in modern developed nations, it is becoming prohibited by law to smoke in a public place, though you can still do it by yourself and so on. So the question is, do it by yourself, you're not harming somebody else. Should we give the label haram for that? And if one says, okay, this is slowly killing you, but what other things that may be slowly killing you? Like how many things are we going to give the name haram to? So this is why some hesitate to give the label haram, and they prefer makruh tahrimi. And also there are verses in the Quran which prevent us from saying haram, like that's a very technical term, and to use it too loosely. For example, in the 7th chapter, Man harrama zinata Allahi allati akhraja li ibadi. Who dares to declare haram a thing which God has presented as one of the beautifications for his servants. And Surah 16, verse 116 prevents us from, loosely saying halal or haram, making laws of our own. So to me, the makruh tahrimi title is the better one, and a better label for this. But that does not mean go ahead and do it. It means that this is close to being haram, and you should better avoid it. But we hesitate to use such a strong term haram for it because there's no clear text in the Quran or hadith that says that this particular thing is to be prohibited.
All right. Thank you for that, Dr. Shabir.
You're welcome.
Assalamu
alaikum.
alaikum. Welcome to Muslim Media Hub, the new home of Let the Quran Speak.
Here we spread positivity and good. We help people experience the beauty of Islam and help them appreciate and understand Muslims.
This beautiful building we purchased at cost $2.3 million.
Yeah, we've already raised a third of that money, and with your help, inshallah, we can pay off the rest.
So we're looking for people who can give $1,000 each. If you can be part of the select group, that's amazing.
Otherwise, just please give whatever you can. Every dollar counts.
It's our collective responsibility to share the message of Islam with our fellow human beings. Please help us continue this good work.
It's a sadaqah jariyah, something that will continue to be a benefit to the Muslim community long after Safiya and I are gone.
Please support our work at muslimmediahub.com.
Your support is zakat eligible and tax deductible.
May Allah bless you and your loved ones today and always. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.